ये जो आप इंटरव्यू देखने जा रहे हैं, ये मैतेई लिपुन नाम के एक संगठन के मुखिया का है। प्रमोद सिंह का इंटरव्यू है। हम मणिपुर में थे, मैं और मेरे साथी विजय, तब हमने इस इंटरव्यू को अटेम्प्ट किया था। और मैतेई लिपुन का इंटरव्यू हम क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि अगर आप हमारी पिछली एफआर देखेंगे, फाइनल रिपोर्ट, तो मैतेई लिपुन का नाम इस पूरी घटना में, इस पूरे संघर्ष में, इस पूरे युद्ध में, यहाँ पे हत्याएं हो रही हैं, लोगों की लाशें गिराई जा रही हैं, गोलियों से मारा जा रहा है, वहाँ पे मैतेई लिपुन का नाम एक उग्रवादी और हिंसक संगठन के रूप में सामने आ रहा है, जिसके सदस्यों के पास हथियार हैं, वो गांवों की रेकी कर रहे हैं, उन पर जाके अटैक कर रहे हैं, ऐसे आरोप लग रहे हैं। तो हमने प्रमोद सिंह से जो बातचीत की, वो अंग्रेजी में बातचीत थी, तो सब टाइटलिंग करने की कोशिश की है, मुकम्मल सब टाइटलिंग आपके लिए। ये रहा इंटरव्यू आपके लिए। हम लोग इस समय मणिपुर में हैं, दोबारा कई सारे सवालों के जवाब जानने, बहुत सारे नए डेवलपमेंट्स पे निगाह बनाने, क्या कैसे कब हुआ और अब क्या हो रहा है, खासकर तब जब केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री अमित शाह का दौरा एक राज्य में एक बार हो चुका है और वादे लिए जा चुके हैं और कहा जा चुका है कि शांति बनाए रखिए। उसके बाद भी हिंसा रुक नहीं रही है। जिस समय हम ये इंटरव्यू कर रहे हैं, उससे लगभग 20 घंटे पहले खमन लोक नाम के एरिया में, कांगपोकपी ज़िले में लगता है, पास का ही ज़िला है, कांगपोकपी में लग रहे खमन लोक में 9 लोगों की जानें चली गई, कई सारे लोग घायल हो चुके हैं। और इस पूरी बातचीत में अगर आपने हमारी फाइनल रिपोर्ट का पहला हिस्सा देखा होगा, तो उसमें कई संगठनों के नाम लिए जाते हैं। एक संगठन का नाम है मैतेई लिपुन और उसके प्रमुख प्रमोद सिंह हमारे साथ हैं और प्रमोद सिंह से हम बातचीत करने की कोशिश करेंगे और सवालों के जवाब जानने की कोशिश करेंगे। प्रमोद जी, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। नमस्ते सर। हाउ वुड यू लाइक टू बी आइडेंटिफाई टू द पीपल, टू द our viewers, to the most of the viewers, because most of the viewers are from the Hindi belt. So how would you like to be identify yourself?
How I am to be identified?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe what I feel, I am known to many people who am I, but they don't know what am I, no? So it's a good question in the way that I'm an Indian by birth, and I love the country. I am one Indian who believes that Manipur will also be part of the 21st century's India and shine together. Yeah. So I am a patriot Indian.
Okay. And what the word stands for Meitei Leepun? If you want to translate it, what does Leepun mean? Meitei is the name of the community, but what is the Leepun?
Meitei is not name of a community. There are communities, different communities in Manipur, but Meitei is a race. More than a community. It's also a value. That's why we are known as different names by other tribes. Some tribe, for example, call us as God's son in their own language.
God's son in their own language.
Yeah, or very bright people, or very clean people. So it's a value.
Okay.
Yeah. Then what were you?
Leepun.
Ah, okay, Leepun. Leepun is of can. Li means can, no? Leepun means what we do. Things when we want to, we use in day-to-day life. For example, if we want to wash some vegetables, we do it in the basket made of bamboo. But when we want to keep something, store something for next year, no, then we put it in basket made of can. So can is used when things are to be preserved.
Okay.
We are preserving the Meitei values, which is one of the most beautiful values, no? Culture, which I don't even need to say, you all know. Okay. Yeah.
So now I am telling this fact, actually stating a fact, that this is my second visit to Manipur. I have been in Manipur like 13 or 14 days back, and we were here for quite a few days, I guess a week maybe, and we did our share of reporting on this matter, on the violence which is burning Manipur right now. and we are again with some developments and all. So I have various insights. I have seen many things from my own eyes. I have reported many things during the last visit as well and this visit as well. So my questions would be based on those things. So, and I want to start with how and when and why did you form the Meitei Leepun, the story of it.
See, this issue, this crisis which happened on May 3, okay, it was part of our life. It keep happening, no? Someday with someone, someday with somebody, always trying to get something out of Manipur, some place, no? This demand for homeland has been happening for so many years now. So this time only it comes to a crisis, like a riot, which they plan. Anyway, so we are not for this riot. We are not for this riot. It seems like suddenly when this cookie made all the false allegations and suddenly medias are giving attention to us, no? Whatever activity we've been doing, nobody actually cared, no? So we had been doing so many activities. When there is flood, when there is landslide, when there is fire, we are always on the forefront. And we had been doing programs for children, thereby they are to instill the values of Meiteis, respect to the elders, love for his motherland, Desh Bhakti, all those things we are doing. And women's program, thereby we are trying to facilitate income generation for them, and family values, how to bring up our children, all those things. No? These are some of the activities we do, and we are trying to strengthen Meiteis. To strengthen Meiteis, we believe in one thing, that parampara was followed by our forefather, which is to have a peaceful coexistence with other communities who are in Manipur. That is how our forefathers was preserving our Meiteis and strengthening. So to strengthen Meiteis, we are trying to have a peaceful coexistence with all the tribes and the communities living in Manipur based on mutual respect. That is what we have been doing.
Okay, that's the goal you're taking about. But when did you and how did you form it, the Meitei Leepun?
I didn't form. Okay. It was formed. And it was in 2015, sometime June or February, I don't know, I've forgotten the age. 2015 we have formed. On the same line, if you already knew YMA, Young Mizo Association, it is somewhat in that line. Okay. Also in the line of nationalist movement, no, that we are doing. And we have a very cordial relationship with all the groups in Manipur, including cookies. By cookie, you may get confused because those Bangladeshis who are still in Bangladesh are also called Bangladeshis. Those who are on the Indian soil, whose credential we don't know, they are also called Bangladeshi. In that fashion, those cookies who are in Manipur, brought by British and sheltered here, they are cookies. Those displaced people outside Manipur who are loitering around this South and Southeast Asia, those 25 to 15 million as estimated by UNHRC, they are also called cookies. So, when I said cookies, those who were sheltered by by British and who had been the permanent resident of Manipur, we have a very good relationship with them. We are only against those people who are yet to come, who are illegally. Illegal means without any paper, any visa, they are just infiltrated, in a clandestine manner. Yeah, and once they come here, they hold fake IDs, fake the Aadhaar, fake and everything. Then they enter in all these things, and then they become ST.
Okay, you don't consider them as cookies.
Huh? They are also called cookies.
But do you consider them as, given the fact you said that you have good relationship with all the groups of the Manipur, including cookies? So I'm just trying to bring you back on that line. So do you consider them also who have infiltrated in Indian clandestine manner?
Yeah, many of them. And this we came to realize since 1980s, but it must be since before that. 80s, because by then we are in the class 9, 10, so we knew what is happening, no? We knew, we realized. So when I say, I always say 1980s because that is when I started knowing the world around me. Not that cookies started from there only. They have been starting since, otherwise they wouldn't be here only. So some of them were settled by British, during British. They were given land in the hills in Charanchampur. But slowly, they bring in, infiltrate these illegal immigrants and spread and push out all the indigenous people. Because they had been so hostile to the indigenous people, so these people slowly move out to separate places. And they just, expanded in the valleys of Charanchampur, and now they are saying it is their land.
They are saying that.
Yeah, that is what they've been saying. That is what the fight is all about.
Okay. And 2015, the Leepun was formed, Meitei Leepun was formed, you said. And could you tell me what you were doing before 2015, how you were living your life in Manipur and around? If
I actually go through the list of friends I have, list of friends. जो मेरा दोस्त है ना among cookies, there are thousands of them. Those cookies who are my friends, if we ask them, I must be having more cookie friends than they have Meitei friends. No? And I have a very good relationship with them.
Okay, but I'm asking different things, sir. I'm asking a different thing that before Meitei Leepun, was there any movement, some sort of that, and what you associated with those movements and all regarding the preservation of Meitei community, regarding the preservation of Meitei culture and rights?
What I was doing?
Yeah, that was what I was asking. Before 2015.
See, many things I did, no? Many things I did, it was me. In 2014, no, because 15 to Meitei Leepun आ गया. And the year before, that is 14, I was in Mizoram. Yeah, doing some profiling for UNICEF, no?
UNICEF.
Then there was this guy, I have forgotten his name, Lallantop. One guy who was a commissioner to social welfare of Mizoram or something. Okay. So when I went there, I wanted to find a background information about Mizoram. Okay. But there was none. So I went through many, references. I couldn't. Finally, I come up by collecting things here and there and come up with a background what Mizoram is. So this Lallantop saw my report because I was submitting to UN, UNICEF, and their line department was this social welfare, no, Mizoram. So he was reading and he said, "This is the first thing, no, the best detailed profile he ever seen from Mizoram." He was just telling me. Okay. So otherwise we never had a history, he was saying, no? Because the fact is Mizoram history started from 1950, 50 or 55. So he was telling me, it's such a good work you did for Mizoram. So I was doing consultancy.
Okay, consultancy. Okay, okay. On 2015, Meitei Leepun aa gaya. And now you were telling me about your friends who are cookies as well. Okay, tell me.
No, what I'm saying, I got so many friends. So many among cookies. I myself was brought up in cookie village, no? And my first tongue, when I started speaking, I spoke in Kuki, which is what my parents were telling me.
Okay.
Okay. And, you know, I got many friends, no? But when it comes to their politics of homeland, I am deadly against those people who are sheltering these illegal immigrants. No?
Okay. Oh, those cookie friends.
I have very good friends. I have well connected with cookies.
Even now, even these days too.
Yeah, starting from whoever leader in the political sphere, whoever leader in the what you call militancy, whoever in the police or whatever, and the NGO sector, CSO sector, social work. So many of them are my friends. I am well connected with them. They know me very well.
Okay. And regarding the recent violence, it was brewing up, and it was the background was being laid from so many days. Okay, but the violence has started in the month of May. Actually it started in April when the Biren Singh's venue was vandalized and open gym was burned down, and on the 3rd of May it was Atsum rally and all in Churachandpur the gate was burned and all that thing started. We know that and we reported it earlier as well. So but it has been 1.5 months now, about 1.5 months since Manipur is burning and internet is banned and curfew is still happening right now. So in these days, when you said that the Meitei Leepun has been involved in philanthropic practices and all as well, the relief works in the state as well. What kind of work Meitei Leepun has been doing in last 1.5 months and around those days?
The same thing which we had been doing, plus defending ourselves from cookies. That increased this month. No? Okay. These cookies, no, what they actually did, they came for a so-called peace rally, and
who was the organization?
With a funny name, what is that? What is that? Indigenous tribe leaders. No? ITLF, I think.
No, so Atsum, no. Atsum, all tribals.
No, there were so many groups. Only the the bearers doesn't change. There are so many groups, I don't know. Anyway, so they organized this program, but by 10:30 they started burning this what we call forest offices. On the way, they keep burning all the government buildings. Then by 3:30, they cross over Churanchandpur and entering to Bishenpur. I mean, Churanchandpur is populated by those cookies brought by British and those mostly by illegal immigrants, right? And the rally they call was in six or four all the hill district. So it means it should be restricted to Churanchandpur, no? But this permission was also given by Churanchandpur TC only. But their intention is they cross over Bishenpur and started burning down Meitei houses, killing Meitei houses. That was 3:30 p.m. No? But as you said, the violence already started, burning down the gym and all these things. And, you know, it's a long pending issue. So people were very angry. Oh, who are these people? They suddenly came from nowhere and started demanding homeland here. Now they even started killing us. Who are these people? No. That was the kind of reaction, and people reacted by burning down cookie houses in Imphal and Belly districts. So when you said Manipur is burning, no. The burn is only in some parts of Churanchandpur because there is no Meitei now. And Kangpokpi, they already driven out all the Meiteis. And now what is happening is areas where they are neighboring with the Meiteis, the villages, that is where...
Foothills, you mean?
Huh?
The foothill area.
Yeah, foothills or the hill, wherever they are neighboring. that is where they station these Kuki militants and shooting the villages and villagers defending. So that is only in some pockets. Not Manipur is not burning.
Manipur is not burning?
Yeah, some pockets where we are neighboring with Kukis.
Okay. So don't you take the loss of 9 lives and many being injured as something which is a burning issue? Like I'm talking about the common law. Like 20 common law, yes. It's like 22 hours back, 9 people lost their life. Why do you still think that Manipur is not burning?
No, Manipur is not on fire, no. What I'm saying, whatever happening is in the neighboring, the places where Kukis are neighboring with Meiteis, they are attacking the Meitei villages with the Kuki militants using, sniper guns and all. And Meiteis are responding to that, not reacting to that, responding to that. That's what is happening, not whole Manipur.
Okay. So, but what happened in Khammlok? What is your version on that?
Khammlok?
Yeah. Because I was there yesterday.
Then why you are asking me? You knew me.
I want to know
you
what.
You were also in Churachandpur in last visit, I think.
Yes, I was in Churachandpur.
So
I was in Sugnu as well. I was in Chandel as well.
Have you seen the place where Meiteis were?
Yeah, I've seen that. I have the videos as well as the photos as well, and that all is in my reports.
And the houses are burned down, no, but the pillars are still standing, or how is it now?
These days.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Churachandpur.
When you went there?
They were burnt. Houses were burnt.
Do you have footage? Can I have a look?
Right now I don't have because that footage is in the office now.
Because what happened is I have no access to internet and I have no access to TV cable, no. I have no access to newspaper. Newspaper, I don't read. This is my nature, no.
You watch TV.
Huh?
You watch
yeah,
TV.
I watch TV, but was TV though it's not working now, and no net. So I'm not into any news. What is happening? I don't know. Whatever interview I given to a couple. What is it? Couple Thapar. What?
Karan Thapar.
Karan Thapar. It was also without knowing anything what they already discussed or not yet to discuss. Even now, whatever you are asking. If somebody has already replied or not also, I don't know. I'm just giving my...
Okay, so I don't have that footage right now with me because we shot it and we went back to Delhi and all. I was asking about Khammlok.
What I was trying to understand was, could you travel anywhere in Churachandpur? There's no restriction.
For me? No.
No restriction from anybody?
No, I wasn't stopped anywhere.
Okay. You could visit all the places.
Yeah, and I should tell this to you on the record as well. When I was coming from Churachandpur to Imphal that evening, it was one night before, I guess, when Amit Shah was supposed to come, the Union Home Minister. One night before that, and I was stopped by the women from the communities, the Kuki communities. They stopped us, they checked our vehicles. Then we came little further towards Imphal. So we were stopped by the Meitei women. So we were stopped and our vehicle was searched. So it has been going on. Both the communities have been searching us. So, but I could go anywhere in Churachandpur, but I had to get back as soon as possible to work on my report and all. And also because of the safety issues, because I have my video journalist with me, I have a driver with me, I have to take care of their safety as well. So, given all the things that matter, I have to take everything in the count. So, yeah, I could go anywhere. I went many places. I went on the front line as well.
Okay. Khammlok, I don't know. If Kuki will shoot today, then Meitei will shoot tomorrow. It's going on.
You are not updated about Khammlok?
Sorry?
Are you not updated about Khammlok?
I was updated, but this is what I heard. No, sometimes.
What you heard of it?
Sometimes Kuki will shoot today, then Meiteis will respond tomorrow, then Kuki will respond next day. That is what is happening, no?
So it is happening like one after the other, one after the other.
That is always happening. And most of the time, if you actually go through and check, no?
Go through
Go through the records and check, you will find, no? That Kuki militants are always starting to shoot, no? Then Meiteis are only responding.
Okay. But what I heard about Khaman Lok, because why I'm stressing on Khaman Lok, because it's a fresh incident and 9 people have lost their lives. For me as a media person, for me as someone who's from Delhi and a media person, for me 9 lives are 9 lives. Be it the lives of cookies, be it the lives of Meiteis, be it the lives of anyone on this land. The lives are being lost. So that's why I'm stressing that, and that too happening after the intervention of the union government. And Khaman Lok, what happened that a mob comprising of Meitei community reached the Khaman Lok and they burned down the houses, and in response Kuki people opened the fire and shot down 9 people. Is this right according to you?
See, I want to be very clear on the outset that is it that you want a good story out of this, or is it that you want to know the truth?
I want the truth, sir.
Yeah, then you please listen to me.
Please.
And because if you keep asking questions, it seems like you are looking for needle in a haystack, just looking everywhere.
Maybe so that's the job.
It doesn't link only. So it doesn't link only, the dots. It doesn't link only. So let me tell you the stories. Give me some time,
Okay. Go ahead.
See, there are 25 to 50 million displaced people, not refugees. Refugees are protected by the laws, There are 25 to 50 million displaced people in South and Southeast Asian region. So these people were used by different elements, sometimes by British, sometimes by drug cartels, sometimes by different kings as mercenaries. Okay, because they are expendable. This is how the history is. So these people are trying to have a home of their own.
Okay.
So it's a very hard, very sad feeling for people because you and me, you're from Delhi, right? We are born with a nation. So we took it for granted. But to those people who are born, whose forefathers were born, and who knew that their children all will be nationless, rootless, it's a sad feeling. So in this sentiment, all this 25 to 50 million is estimated by UNHRC, the displaced people, they are united to find for a homeland. This homeland, they are fighting for their homeland in Bangladesh, in India, that is Manipur, and in Burma. Okay.
Okay.
So these people, what they do, in the name of, because they are demanding homelands,
Okay.
in say Kuki Chin regions, Chin state in Burma. So they have a ceasefire. So not only these Chin people, this Kachin, Karen, Wa, San, they all have ceasefire with the government. And in the areas which is designated for them, in the name of ceasefire, where the government troops cannot enter, but area where they control, these people do poppy plantation and drug trafficking. That is how the Golden Triangle and all these stories,
Burma, Laos, and Thailand.
So these people are mainly engaged in poppy plantation in the zones which were controlled by this militants group, rebel groups, in the name of what you call ceasefire. The same thing is happening in Manipur. So what was happening in Kachin region and Chin state is what is being replicated here in Manipur.
The same set of people?
Yeah. Sometimes the ceasefire there is known as SU here.
Suspension of operation.
Under this ceasefire, these people are given to control certain area where they are doing the drug trafficking and poppy plantation. That is one. Okay. Then this SU, there are certain ground rules which you may be aware. And unfortunately, the visiting official here didn't know there was a ground rule. Only after 7 days of his visit, I think he knew there is a something called ground rule of this zoo, which has to be.
Which officer you are talking about? Biplav?
Some visiting official anyway, I don't know.
From Assam Rifles?
Forget it. So what I was saying, this ceasefire, no, the zoo, is what happened is whenever there are truckers, no, traveling in the regions where they control, the truckers, the garis, no, जो चलते हैं, वो लोग, they will just stop and extort money, beaten up, kidnap. It has been going on ever since this zoo started some 20 years back, no, still going on. And many people have been kidnapped, extortion, killing has been happening, no, which the people of Manipur had been complaining to the government of India and Manipur that these people control these people under ground rules of zoo, monitor properly, keep them in the designated camp. Otherwise, someday they will start shooting the innocent people.
Okay.
That is what they did this time, shooting the innocent people. That is what was happening on May 3 and after, no, shooting at the innocent people, and innocent people are responding. This thing is not Kuki Meitei issue. Because the same thing, zoo ground rule to keep them in designated camp, but they came out and shooting innocent people is happening in Bangladesh also at the moment. It's not about Manipur, India only. This is happening in Burma also. Okay.
But my concern is of Manipur, sir.
You should be concerned about this thing, subcontinental issue. That is where the problem is. Media portray it differently. This is a foreign invasion from these displaced people to these three countries, Burma, India, and Bangladesh, and we are defending our land. You don't know. That is the problem media has.
Mainland
you always
media
come up with an idea and trying to implant that idea. No? It was never such things.
Okay, if I think we have a confusion here. I'm not saying that we have mainland media has an idea and we are trying to implant that. No, I'm not doing that, sir. And I'm certainly respectfully, I would like to reject your accusation that we are trying to implement any idea. What we are trying to do here, that we have so many loose dots that we have to connect. We have many loose answers that we have to connect. We have many loose threads that need to be found and answered by the people of the Manipur, those who are living here. Those are facing the situation, those are facing the curfew, those are facing the internet blockade from 1.5 months. Those things
part of the life. Don't worry about the internet and all these things. It is just nuisance, nothing else. Please listen to me. So these displaced people are trying to find a homeland. In this, India is one of them. India, where? Manipur. Right? Okay. So that is where the violence is. You are looking about the internet ban and killing of some people. No. A fight is going on. It is a external aggression, which India's never acknowledged. No. So now, in the name of Su or ceasefire, they have been controlling areas and started drug trafficking and pushing out other communities, which is exactly what is happening in Bangladesh also, in Burma also, in India also. That's what I am saying.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Okay. So it is a subcontinental issue.
It's issue which is not just in India, which in two other countries as well. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Coming to Manipur. Okay. Then what happened is now the people of Manipur have been demanding that they should be, kept in the designated camp, no, which never happened for the last more than 20 years now. So now what we were worried about is happening now. That we were worried that these people will come out from the designated camp and start shooting innocent people. That is what is happening now. So now it is not time for us to ask them to go back in the designated camp. This is time to arrest them or kill them and punish them as per the law of the land and revoke this zoo. And I don't know what zoo and negotiation India is having with them. No? should be revoked now. Even at this stage, there is still so how. Why is this?
A lot of Meitei people we met last time, they also said the same thing, that SU must be revoked, the suspension of operations, and that's how that, and they think that the solution will also come to an end. So solution will come to a reach of the people. So now you have explained the situation. What is it, and what are the backgrounds of it, and
wait. Then another war is happening in Burma, which is, you must be aware that democratic government was there. Then there was a coup. Then army took over the power. So pro-democracy people are resisting this army rule, right? Yeah. This is another war which is happening in Burma today. And this war by cookies for their homeland is not related with this war, pro-democracy war. This is different war. They are fighting with the democratic government also, with the military also, because they want to carve out some part as from Burma, as their homeland. So Burma doesn't agree, so they always fight with either whether it is army rule or democratic rule. But in the name of this pro-democracy conflict in Burma, they are playing this victim card and entering Manipur as refugee. And people here, those who had been sheltered by British, they are sheltering these people. And even the government has came and like as if they are the, because India is a democratic country, so it's like we have a moral responsibility to receive these people. No? In fact, they are not pro-democracy, this thing, fighters. Okay.
Now my question comes, that you said that you are trying to, Meitei Leepun is trying to, and Meitei people are trying to, not just the Euro organization, the Meitei people are trying to defend their state, their land from the alleged infiltrants. Okay.
Again, infiltration, yeah.
Alleged for me.
But how alleged?
Because for me, sir, it is until it's proven.
Why? Who didn't prove?
Sorry?
कैसे prove नहीं किया? किसने नहीं किया?
Sir, it's a language of journalism. For a journalist, I can't just rely on the facts. I just can't rely on the statements. I just have to see the facts, and I just have to see the figures, and I have to see the judgments. For me, if anyone is throwing a pen here to here, for me, it's alleged throwing. I can't say until it's proven for me.
Okay. See,
because that's, so listen to me, sir.
There is abnormal growth of villages, which you must be aware. Abnormal growth of villages, number of villages. You didn't see those things?
Abnormal what?
Villages, the number of villages.
Abnormal burnt villages.
Yeah.
No,
abnormal growth of villages.
Growth.
Abnormal growth.
Growth of villages. Okay. I didn't get the word. Abnormal growth of villages, you are saying.
So you haven't gone through that datas?
I went through that, or I'm sorry, but why I'm explaining my story to you.
About the population, you didn't go through that?
I went through many things, sir, and still interview, I guess, still is left. So we have many things to discuss right now. And are you going to question my way of working as a journalist?
Yeah, I need to. No, I'm not asking your way of working. I am trying to educate you what is happening here.
I'm trying to listen to
you. Are
you.
you aware about this KK reserve?
Sorry?
KK reserve?
Yeah, I'm aware of it. And I just to make this very clear, sir, right now, because we are having a discussion. I'm not here to be educated as a journalist. I'm sorry. I'm here to listen to the facts. I'm here to listen to your side of story. I'm not here to be taught as a journalist.
That is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I just want to listen to your story.
No.
Because I have many case studies and many good journalists in this world. I can learn from them. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, your side story.
I am educating you on the truth story. So what happened? I'm not educating you as a journalist. What are you taking me up? Yeah. Okay. I am talking about this cookie Meitei, this stupid thing. No. Okay. That is what I'm educating you on.
Okay, so that's.
So I was asking, do you know KK reserve?
KK reserve?
Yeah.
Reserve or reserve? I didn't get the word.
No, you said you knew. Do you know KK reserve? Reserve Bank of India reserve.
Reserve. KK reserve. No. What is it? Tell me.
KK reserve is called Kanglatumbi, Kangpokpi Reserve Forest. Okay, it has been there ever since King's time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the boards today. I was in Kangpokpi today and tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
you saw the post.
Yeah.
So this KK Reserve, which was reserved for the Gorkhas who were brought and settled in Manipur. Okay. So this KK Reserve was given to them so that they will produce dairy, milk, and supply to the valley. Okay. This KK Reserve, these cookies from Churanchangpur, slowly, through internet migration, they came here. Infiltrators came to Churanchangpur, then they shifted to Kangpokpi, and slowly push out. There is very few, what you call, Gorkha population now. So they are pushing out Gorkhas, and even the 4 Gram Panchayat were taken away as ADC. And they have been pushing Nagas. That's why there was Nagas and Cookies fight.
In 93.
So, and it was because of infiltration of this illegal immigration. Are you saying that they are fighting without any proof? They had thousands of people died because of illegal infiltration. Are you saying that they are all died? There is no proof that there is.
I'm not saying any of that, sir.
Yeah.
I'm not saying any of that.
Good. Then good. Let me not go to Datas. Datas, though, my people can go. I am only giving you the ideas, the perspective. So if you say illegal infiltration of illegal immigration is a myth,
No, I'm not saying that.
It is not proven.
I'm not saying that.
Then you are saying Kuki Naga war never happened.
No, I'm not saying that, sir. I can show you the camera and recording. I didn't use the word myth. I said alleged. I said alleged.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Yeah, that's what
alleged is different, sir. Myth is different.
Okay. So you are saying that because of some allegations that there was illegal immigration, infiltration happened in Manipur, that is how the fight between Kukis and Nagas happened. They died based on some allegations.
Okay.
Is that what you are saying?
Okay. We can move from my language and my writings and let me complete, sir.
Just simple answer. Okay. Are you saying that this infiltration of illegal immigration, if it is an allegation, just an allegation, are you saying that because of such allegation, Kuki Naga had a fight and thousands of people died?
Okay. If you want to hear, so I can give. I'm just giving you an answer.
Yeah, because I want you to get the question very clearly.
Okay. So, as when the 93 happened, I was very small. Okay, I was not even a journalist. So I was so small that I didn't know what I would become. So, if I have to describe that situation in 2023, after 30 years, so what I would write, as per the reports published in 1993, there were reports that Kukis or Nagas or some sort of group have infiltrated the land. And following that reports, the clash started between Naga community and the Kuki community. That is the way of saying in the journalism. I just can't take sides that this has happened and this has that. Because in journalism, there is a fine line, sir. In journalism, there is a fine line. I just can't take sides. I'm sorry. That's why I just can't say that infiltration has happened. That's why I'm saying this as you are saying that infiltration has happened and these things have developed. So if we can have a discussion right now on these things, that how I would write my report, how I would say things, how I would ask things, so these things will clutter things. If we are going to have discussion on the questions and the points, I guess the things will sort it out between us. That's what I'm saying.
You don't have time or what?
Sorry?
You don't have time.
You
don't have time.
I do have time.
Are you in a hurry? I mean.
No, I do have time. That's why I came here.
So listen carefully. Don't worry. You can. I will give all the answers. If you have time, I have time. Okay. So you said you were small, but you landed because of some illegal immigration. Okay. The fight happened. That's what you said, right? That illegal immigration was to Kukis, not Nagas. Nagas are indigenous people, okay, and Meiteis. There are two indigenous groups, Meiteis and Nagas. Others are all permanent residents, say Marwaris or Sikhs, the Bengalis, then the Gorkhas, and the Kukis. they are permanent residents of Manipur, who were sheltered at different stages of the history, like by some by British, some by King, some by India, like that. No?
Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing I would like to ask you on this, that right now so is this also a clash and kind of protection, a kind of a defense between indigenous and non-indigenous people? No. Can it be termed as that?
No, because Nagas are not involved. It is only between Meiteis and Kukis, no? Meitei versus Kukis. It is. So what I was telling, by 3:30 p.m. They started burning down Meitei houses, which I was telling, no? Then started killing Meiteis, then looting Meiteis. Then by 7:15, I think, it was after that day, one VP or some president or somebody came, vice president, I think, came. So he left some 7:15 or something. Only after he left, no, she or he left, because we were talking about president is leaving, like that. No? That is when Meitei started responding by burning down Meitei Kuki houses and killing Meitei, killing Kukis, and all those things happen in Valley districts. Yeah, that is how the riot happened.
Okay, but they have a different version of this. You know that. You might have heard of it also already. That they said that on the Asum rally, the Meitei people started burning the Anglo-Kuki war gate, and they say that's what their allegations are, and that they started burning all the gates and all, and after that the violence started happen and all. So that's, and they say some of them, they say that the Meitei people burnt Kuki houses in Imphal area, and that's when the things escalated. So it's like they are saying that, we are saying that, this party is saying that, that party is saying, it's all mixed up.
No, see, fake is fake. You cannot lie all the time. Cookies are always lying. Once or twice, okay, people may believe you, but you cannot lie all the time. See, they started crossing and attacking Meitei houses. It was 3:30 p.m. When Meitei responded, it was 7:15. In between, there was no houses burned in Valley of Cookies. But as for that gate, Centenary Gate or something, or some bogus Anglo-Kuki war or something which they call, of an expedition taken by Meitei kings, where they were some sepoys. Now they are saying Anglo-Kuki war, another lie. Anyway, they are saying, it's a lie. It was never in the history. How they just fabricated a story, and they just have a document, and they say this is a history, no? Because they don't have anything, so they want to have something. So anyway, what I was saying, this gate, burning down of gate, there are different versions which I don't know, because net was down. Some people are saying that there is some cookies burning down the gate, which they have footage. Some are saying some Meiteis are burning, I don't know which one is. But burning down a gate will not go to the scale of killing Meiteis, burning down their house, no? Right? But it's all lies, no? It's all lies. How they cross over to Bishenpur and started killing Meiteis, burning down house. And still they are saying they came and burned. So whoever came there and burned the gate, why not they follow them and register a affair in the police? Why they went to Meitei village and kill? It never happened the way it is, no? Sometimes I am beaten by cookies, and I beat a cookie. That doesn't mean cookie will start killing Meiteis, no? Because their mindset, they always lie, and they have this problem. Manipur, Meiteis may like to live alone. No, Nagas also may like to live alone. Or Cookies also may like to come here and occupy everything and make it their own home. No. But by destiny, all the groups are born here, no. So I cannot do whatever I want. They have no system. No system in the sense they will do whatever they want. If there is a mandir of a Gorkha, no, Shiva mandir, they will just chop cows and eat, or blood will be in the drain, no, near the mandir. Then they're saying, I'm doing it in my own land like that. And they will settle everywhere in the reserve forest and cross, not illegally, they will encroach. If they say, if we ask, why you are encroaching there? Then they will say, this is cookie culture. We are nomad, we go everywhere. How can you just do like that? And they'll just, if something happen with a neighbor, they'll just come and, see, like Kangpokpi. No other community is allowed to have their own clubs. I mean, the branches of those CSOs in Impal, they cannot have. Even if you have this thing, domicile certificate, it never works in the district unless it is done by, identified by the village chief again. All kinds of things are happening in their area. It's very, and they're always lying, no?
And since when it has been happening, as per you? Since when it has been happening?
Since 80s, they started doing like this only. Okay. That is why they are fight everywhere. In Tripura also, they are having they are problem fighting with people there. Assam, they are already a problem. Meghalaya already a problem. Arunachal already a problem. Okay. Nagaland, they cannot enter. Okay. Because the system is such that it's so solid. Mizoram, they cannot enter. But people feel that Mizoram is supporting their so-called, what is that, separate administration? No. Mizoram never welcomed these people. They only say, whatever homeland you are demanding from Manipur, you get it and come and join Mizoram. This is what they are saying. Okay. Bring the land, not the people.
I have a supplementary question to this. Do you think the coup in Burma, the coup happened in Burma, did that escalated the situation of people coming from Burma side?
Very much. Because in the name of that pro-democracy, they are entering here, playing as refugees. No? That's what all the displaced people are coming in here. So, in the last some 20 years, there is so much of unrest in Burma. No? So much of them increased now. Yeah. Okay. So I was saying something I have forgotten. What I was saying? You were saying about the Mizoram. They will want Mizoram thing. They want only the land, not people, because they are also scared that once these cookie people will come, their internal migration is very dangerous. Once they infiltrated, they will just migrate, no, and push out other communities. That is how they do. So Mizorams don't like that, no. But since they are from the same kin, speaks similar language, have same food habit, and same religion, same culture, they cannot say no to them when they ask for support. No, these cookies, when they ask for support. So Mizoram people are saying, okay, you come to us with the land, not the people. No, so in a way, they are stopping them because they know they will never get an inch of land from Manipur. It will never happen. That Mizoram also knows. But they are only playing the game so that they will not fight with cookies. That's all. Okay. One thing more, that what we are seeing that from last time our visit, I was asking this question, that why Meitei community want ST status, why they want the scheduled tribe status, and this. No. Before coming that, I was coming to that. They were talking about that separate administration, no? Yes. Separate administration. Who are they to demand for separate administration, no? Suppose a Naga says that he doesn't want to live with Meiteis. Meitei will think, re-introspect, no? What wrong we did to Nagas, why they don't want to live with us. If a Meitei says we don't want to live with Nagas, Naga always re-introspect. Why Meitei don't want to live with us? Why my brother doesn't want to live with us? Then Naga will re-introspect. That is the kind of cultural mechanism is what is making us live here together for centuries. No? Because you two are indigenous people. We two are brothers, okay, and indigenous. But this cookie, they are suddenly sheltered by what British. Some of them, they were used as what you call coolie, during First World War. So they entered here. Also, they were used as mercenary in defending French Revolution in British Burma. Anyway, were they also in the King's Army in Manipur? Some Khongjais were there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But cookies is a term brought by British.
Okay.
It was not
They were
there.
brought in by the British, as many people say that.
So like this, those who were brought by the king, they were already in the local population. Today, even them, some of them claim to be Nagas, but they are recorded as all cookies by British. They are known as all cookie. Then cookies are those brought by the British. Then Jomis are those who came during India, and Jomi plus cookie is called as Jo. So it's very complicated arrangement they are having. Anyway, so these cookies, they came from British time only, so they are outsider. They are not part of the indigenous family, you know. But they are here as a resident permanent of Manipur. We have intermarriage, we have social, occasions, we are together. We are in different in the games and football, sports and games, in political sphere, in the departments, in the markets. We are living together, no. But that doesn't mean that they are the owner of this land, no. And they are bringing in more and more these illegal immigrants, the displaced people, and started demanding homeland. Now they plan this riot. In the name of this riot, they are playing victims and they are demanding for a separate, what you call, administration, which, as I said, is fundamentally wrong. They simply don't have the right to ask for separate administration of any mechanism which is in line to homeland. No? Separate administration is nothing but homeland. They have nothing, they come here, they stay, and they want something separate from them. No? That is homeland.
Okay. When I interviewed a few Kuki people in Chandrachura, Chandpur, and also in Kangpokpi and other areas, so they said one thing, and they took name of couple of organizations, and they said what's the name? Arambai Tangol and Meitei Leepun. They said these are the two organizations, and that's what they said that. KSO guys, they said that they have the people, the people who are running it are close to the state administration, and they are attacking the Kuki villages, Meitei Leepun and Arambai Tengol. So that's what they allege. What's your take on this, sir?
I don't want to reply to these people. No? They always lie, you know. Why should I even give time to, reply to their lies? Sometimes I feel like that. But since you have asked me, let me tell you this, no? That KSO guy or girl, whoever you've spoken to, let him just think, no, that what they were doing on that May 3 night, when Meiteis were attacking Kukis, burning down their houses in response to their attack to Meiteis, no, in the afternoon. If they actually remember, they might remember that they must be busy networking with the people who suffered in the hands of the mobs of the Meiteis and the villagers who reacted, no? And they must be evacuating them, and they must be taking them to safer places, no? And they must be talking to them. That is what Meitei Leepun did when their pre-planned riot happened. And when I did the same thing which they also did, why they are saying that we are bad, we are good, no? It's only nonsense, no? And when these people, illegal immigrants, the displaced people came down here and demand a homeland, no? When we defend that, no? When defend it, when they demand a homeland and attack us, when we defend us, who are they to judge on us? Why they came on our soil at the first place, no? We never went to their land, no? If we land there and invaded, they could have said, these people invaded us. But they came here, invaded us, when we defended, they are saying we should be outlawed. What nonsense is this? So these people always lie and talk all kinds of funny things, no? So sometimes I really feel, at what level we are fighting also. No? It's very, these people, no. Yeah.
And they have, so also the allegations are for me to like, I need to know your answer as well on that. Then because I'm hearing your side of the story as well. They say that Meitei people and along with the Manipur police and Manipur commando and these two organizations, they took the name of Meitei Leepun and Arambai Tengul. They come together with the Manipur police and Manipur commando. That's what they say. And they show people some sort of videos on their phone and they say that this is happening and what that is happening and what that is happening.
No. See, what I am saying, Kuki militants are involved, that is confirmed, no? Kuki militants are involved. Then also many of them are these PDF people, I think. These people coming from across the border, no?
I received a few messages today about that PDF people are coming from Burma. Some few guys sent me some messages.
No, we because their signature, no, shooting with sniper gun and all. This is what PDF does there, no. So it's look like them. That's what we have been thinking. Now it is almost confirmed, like the way many irresponsible people are saying PDF people are there or CDF or something. But they are definitely there. Militants, well trained, baton-hardened. This thing, militants from Burma. That is very much confirmed. Now, what I was saying, commandos were involved, police were involved. They came with Meiteis. That is actually what Meitei people are saying, that they came with Assam rifle. No, there are eyewitnesses also. So even this Home Minister said that she will look into this, no, the allegations against Assam rifles. So it's all allegations, no, and in what kind of statement should I make to allegation? That also particularly when these people like Kiss said, no.
So you saying also they come with the Assam rifles?
Yeah. People are saying, you know, my child was killed by Assam rifle. I saw these 5 people killed. They are sitting together. They are living together. They are always talking those kind of talk, no, on Meitei side. On their side, they are saying police, they came, this, that. The thing is, there are militants, trained militants, no, who are shooting with, sophisticated guns and sniper guns, no. So it is very much, in a way, justified for this what we call police to go there and attack, no.
Okay. How do I saw the guns with the cookies and I saw the gun with the Meiteis also, both the sides. How the gun arrived with the Meiteis? The licensed guns only, or those are the weapons who were looted from the arms corps and artillery and police college?
Yeah, both. I think they are using both. Those taken from armory and also gun licensed guns, no. But they are civilians only. How can they use those bombs and all? No? They cannot.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
You are saying bombs and artillery and all. वो तो civilian क्या करेगा?
No, I didn't say bombs. I said modern kind of weapons. So that's what weapons I'm seeing on the both sides.
Okay.
Both sides. I said.
Yeah. They are using those taken from the armory, I think.
Okay. Yeah. And I am seeing the drive. People asking to return the weapon to the company, return the weapon to the forces. Is the drive working or not?
Yeah, it is very much working. Last time I heard 500 something was recovered. It was in the press note by one police guy, no? Yeah, out of 900 or something. This is what I heard.
Okay. This might be a question which will be a little surprising for you, but I have to ask this because people, do you know how to use a gun?
Me? Of course I know.
Okay. And this allegation that the people level against the Meitei Leepun that the people from the Meitei Leepun have guns. So those are the same guns you are talking about, that the licensed ones and the people taken from the armory.
You mean the guns? I know how to shoot.
No, the guns the people from the related to Meitei Leepun have. Those are the same guns like the licensed one and the some taken from the armory, or the different one?
Licensed guns, yeah.
Only licensed guns. Okay. And
We are a very disciplined and strict organization, no?
very
Very disciplined and strict organization.
disciplined.
Very strict and disciplined organization.
Strict and disciplined for the licensed guns.
Discipline is our strength, no?
Okay. What is your discipline? Could you just disciplinary code about the weapons? Could you explain them? Could you explain your disciplinary code about the weapons? What you convey to your people?
See, we are using guns to defend ourselves. When people mention the word gun, oh, these people use gun, as if we are in Delhi. Delhi, you are protected at least by the security, you know. Here, we are protecting ourselves from the militants. We are a troubled state. So, gun is a tool given by the Constitution to protect my life and my property. That is a right given and guaranteed by the Constitution of India. That's why we are using licensed gun to protect ourselves and our properties.
Okay. So when the clash happens, such sort of clash which has been happening in the valley, so are you saying that you are just trying to defend yourself, defend your line, and defend your houses and people? Aren't you?
Targeting.
Sorry.
You are not targeting.
You are not targeting. Are you saying that?
Yeah. We had been, because our cadres, no, whom I alerted, are in the peripheries, no, where the villages were neighboring the cookies. And we were not even there in the
foothill areas you went to.
Yeah, foothills. No, we didn't went. The villages, theirs. Many of them are ML only, Meitei Leepun only. So they are defending, no.
What kind of people have? How many people you have in Meitei Leepun?
We have many. We have enough to defend.
Is there any count? Is there any count?
We have some 14,000.
14,000.
Yeah, because we are very slow. Meitei Leepun.
We are slow.
Yeah, very slow in expanding, because we are a very well motivated, very strongly motivated group. No, we are, and very disciplined group. And we have different stages when he can become a member. And among the members who can be a laloi, like a militia kind of thing, not to defend their own family and villages, and to be on the forefront when there is flood and fire, any calamities. No? So we give them trainings and make them fit, and that is what we do. No? That is what I call discipline.
And you said that Kuki are supported by the militants who have come from the many sources and all. Are there militants in the Meitei community as well, like VBIG and other groups? Is there the possibility of that we don't know of that yet, that may come out later? Is there a possibility?
The possibility may be there, but I don't know where are they, because we are never together, because we believe in India, part of India. They believe to be away from India, so we cannot be together. Our ideologies differ.
Okay, there could be a possibility, you said. Okay, couple of more things I want to ask you. But the thing is that in my 13 days of the 13 days gap, 13 days gap when I went back to Delhi, then I came back again. The story has changed quite a bit. There are many developments to the story. Last time, it was not so much people talking about in the streets. It's not just people from the Meitei or Kuki community and CSO groups and all. No, if you're talking about a random guy on the road, they would say that too. So those people are now talking about drugs in the state. Drugs, and poppy and opium trade, cocaine, heroin, and all the cross-border trades. So what is the drug menace in Manipur, and do you agree with the Biren Singh's action on that?
Manipur is one of the most HIV prevalent states. One of the six, one of the most HIV prevalent state in the 6 HIV prevalent state in India. Okay, one of the 6 high prevalent states. And HIV is mainly from drug addiction. Thousands of us died.
Needle sharing, I guess.
Needle sharing, then HIV infection, then AIDS, whatever, no? Then in overdose also. Then particularly my generation, I had 8 childhood friends. Only one of them remains now. 8 already died.
Because of drugs?
Yeah. So every family experienced at least one has died. No. So my generation in my locality, maybe 2 of them us survived. All died. So our whole generation was wiped out. No.
Because of drugs.
Because of drug. Then after us, the situation slowly improves. That they started cleaning cities and also HIV transmission also decreased. So drug affect us so much and families are lost. Suppose how much economy is draining in the black. No? It never comes to the state economy. So it's a big loss. And drug is reaching every Indian home now, no? See, if you look at the western side, it's almost, see, Rajasthan, Jammu Kashmir, Punjab, all affected by drug now. No? Then, as I mentioned earlier, in areas called Kachin region, no, and the Chin region and Shan region, that is in Burma, what they actually do, in the name of ceasefire, in some designated areas which they control, where government the troop doesn't come, there they do massive this poppy plantation and drug trafficking, no? And arms smuggling. That is actually what, once they come to India, that is what they are doing. In Bangladesh also, they are doing the same. So in the name of SU, the area where they are given to control, they do poppy plantation in massive scale, no? So the government has come up with a plan to control and check this drug trafficking in Manipur.
State government.
Yeah. Earlier it was a consumer state, no? Later, a transit state from Golden Triangle. Then it became a consumer state. Now we become the manufacturing state, no? So Manipur government, the BJP government came down very heavily on this. They named it war on drug. So thereby they started destroying poppies, no? And this 2023, the amount of poppy destruction by the government is so huge that crores of rupees, no?
So going as per you say, there must be so huge plantations was going on in Manipur region.
I think if I remember 17,000 acre or something.
17,000.
Yeah, it was destroyed. No, it must be in the media. Correct me. So these people, this action angered drug cartels. So they also play a role in this, violence movement for homeland. No, then these people started selling the drug not only in Manipur. Nagaland is very much affected. Mizoram is very much affected. No? So, and drug is reaching your home also. So it's becoming a national issue. And more than that, these people, once they came to cross over to Manipur, overnight they become citizen of India. Because there is a drawback in the system, thereby there is one column called any tribe. I don't know how it was arranged and put there. So anybody cannot be any tribe, no. The tribe should have a name, any cookie tribe. There is one column, a tribe, no. Thereby these people became cookies. Displaced people, whoever tribe it is, once they become those people cookies in Manipur, the permanent resident will say, yeah, they are cookies. So they become citizen of India. So they are in the gather job through ST, and now they are in departments like immigration, custom and defense, home. These cookies, these displaced people are, whose credential, the nationality, we don't know. To which nation they have allegiance, that we don't know. It's a big national security. And this is happening across Bangladesh, Manipur, India and Burma.
And when I see the cookie people, they erect the Indian tribe flag in their houses and vehicles and all. So, but they call themselves Indians.
See, that is why I said they are very good in lying. See, there is a fish called fermented fish. We call ngari, no? Ngari. There is a fermented fish, ngari. There is a fermented fish called ngari, which we all eat. Okay. When this smell, the Malayan Indians doesn't like, non-locals doesn't like, but this smell gives us appetite. No, we feel like hungry when we have smell. No, this indigenous food. That is the same ngari. This, if you see in the social media, cookies are making fun of us saying ngari saba because they don't know the taste of ngari because they are outsiders. No, but when they name their organization, they will say indigenous tribe leader forum or something, so that the name shows they are the indigenous, no, which they are not. So their lies, though, you cannot compete. Yeah.
Okay. And so drug menace. So you were saying the drug plantation was going on in coffee plantation was going on in Manipur before Biren Singh's actions.
Yeah.
And he has destroyed, as the government has been claiming as well on itself, that they have destroyed so much of poppy fields in the Manipur. So, but there is a question that was that who controls the drug in Manipur? Is it the Burma or the people from Manipur? Some people from Manipur are also involved in controlling the drugs, the drug trade from poppy plantation. Because if I see from a perspective, if I see the things like the things how they should be. So if a drug cartel or some sort of Pablo Escobar or some sort of personality like that is sitting across the international border of Manipur, there must be, or there could be someone in the Manipur as well who might be controlling things, who might have things in his hands, who might have seeing the things, who might have these plantations, who might have seen the routes, who might have seen the transit. Are there people in Manipur who control the drug plantation in the state?
No, all are involved. But I'm talking about poppy plantation is happening where the cookies are. No. Poppy plantation is hardly there in the areas where other communities are. Of course, some few places are there.
But okay.
That is one. Okay. So, but who control the drug? You cannot find, because it's the chain. You don't know. Some are producing poppy, that some are supplying, some are manufacturing drug, some are producing drug, some are selling the drug, some are trafficking, some are using in the transit. Who is who, we don't know. No? The chain is too long. You cannot just say, this is the guy. You cannot say. And they are all connected in South Asia and Southeast Asia. So it is the Asian Pacific region cartels, no? Who are running this.
Okay. And yesterday we interviewed a few people from Kangpokpi, and a few of them came on the record, Vijay, no? Yesterday. They came on the record and they said that yes, we did produce poppy earlier. We did produce poppy earlier, but we were not alone. That's what they said. They said we produced poppy earlier. We have been cultivating, but right now we are not cultivating, and we were the producers. And some people from Meitei community were the they were the transporters. They were the transporters, or they were the facilitators across the border. So it was a mixed trade, they were saying.
Yeah, this one.
We were cultivating, and Meiteis were facilitating the movement of those same poppy. And one guy, he did not come on the record, so I can't take his name. So one guy, he said that, sir, you don't know, even the MLAs and ministers from the Manipur government have been involved in the drug trade, and their relatives are involved in the drug trade. What is the condition, sir? Because you are telling me stories, that's why I'm asking you this.
Yeah, that could be true, because we all know that drug money is being used in the elections. And militants are also using in funding, they are arming them, buying weapons, they use this. So there are many beneficiaries, no? Not only those who are planting. Plantation may be done by some farmers, but it may be funded by some Meiteis, we don't know, some Cookies or some Nagas. So all are involved here. So it doesn't mean that Meiteis are involved, so we also can do. It is, I was only saying The places where cookies are is mainly where poppy plantation is. No other tribes hardly do, except 2-3 villages.
Okay.
So if there are poppy plantation in Ukhrul, Ukhrul is mainly by Tangkhuls, but cookie plantation is happening where the cookies are. If Maring area where Technopole is, if poppy plantation is happening, then there is cookie village. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
In Tamenglong, Tamai also. Wherever cookies are, poppy plantation is happening.
Where poppy plantation is happening, that's what you're saying. And you are not denying the possibility of many beneficiaries spread across the state. Okay. And
didn't you hear that one PRO from army, one colonel was arrested for carrying drug at Palen by commandos?
Yeah, I've heard some sort of that. I don't recall that exactly, but I've heard some sort of that.
And there are controversies where MLAs, ministers are involved and their relatives are involved.
Yeah.
So many things are there, no?
Okay. So
Police are involved, yeah.
Police are involved. Yeah, they have been saying that. So given that the possibilities that Manipur government must be seeing these all things, they have these things in their hands. They must be having these things in their minds. So Biren Singh, the chief minister of the state, who has been also regarded as the defender of the Meitei's rights as well in the state, because Meitei people regard him as their leaders as well, apart from the chief minister post. So the Biren Singh's actions as war on drugs, is this the way? Is his step harming both Kuki people involved in drug trade and Meitei people involved in drug trade, both?
Yeah, both of them were arrested.
Sorry, I was fumbling, so maybe my question didn't convey good. You got me question. Okay.
Both of them were arrested, no? All the Meiteis, Nagas, Kukis, no? But what I was saying, this poppy plantation is happening in a very organized way, no? Thereby, though there are who provide the roots, seeds, and those who do the plantation, those who do the, purchasing and manufacturing, all these things, no? There is a very organized way of plantation. So when the poppy plantation were destroyed, many of Meiteis may be also involved, but in, giving loans and all. But all are in the cookie villages. They do the plantation part. That's what I was saying. It's not that cookies are only the cookies, or it is only cookies who are doing drug trafficking. No, I didn't say that. Yeah.
So now I'm coming to the numbers, number of those who are killed. So when I see the numbers, those who are killed, a rough differentiation, a majority of them belong to Kuki community. Yeah. Is it right?
Yeah, right. I'll come to that. Before that, what you were saying about Biren Singh leadership, no?
Action, not leadership, action. Biren Singh's action.
Actions, yeah.
Action on war on drugs. Okay. You want to complete on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to that. So, illegal encroachment is happening many places, no? So eviction has been going on to these illegal structures. So many of them, if you actually go through the statistics, the most number of houses which were destroyed for illegal encroachment is Meitei. And many Muslim houses also destroyed. Then in the reserve forest, so many illegal encroachments are. Villages are happening in 10 years' time. Hundreds of villages are increasing, encroach illegally. So Biren government, the BJP government also declared that they will do eviction of all this illegal encroachment. No. Then also they talk about implementation of NRC, thereby based on a cut year, no more illegal infiltration. No. So all these things frighten the cookies because earlier also you must have heard that 9 people died in Churansapur because government declared something like cut year of people of Manipur should be 1951. Those who came after that will be pushed out, no? So that led to a riot and 8 people died, no, in the hands of police. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard.
So, if they are really indigenous, no, if as they claim to be indigenous tribal leader or something, why they are so worried of being this cut year 1951? Let it be 1901 or 1902 or 1905. What is the worry? Our forefathers have been here only. Why they are so worried? No. So anyway, so when government saying that they will start NRC and eviction from the reserve forest and war on drug, these people feel they are targeted. But these initiatives are appreciated by all the people in Manipur, the Manipuris, including the, indigenous and those permanent citizens like the Manipuri Nepalis, then the Marwaris, the Sikhs, all are happy because drug affected them also, no? So they were all happy. And why Kuki feel? Then they started saying this CM is communal, he's anti-Kuki. Overnight he became anti-Kuki according to them because he said illegal encroachers will be evicted, no? Otherwise, they were always at this CM bungalow, no? Visiting her, talking her, telling her, do this, don't that. They are very close, no? When suddenly when they said illegal immigration will be stopped, then he destroyed so much of poppy, so much of money there when they lost. Then when illegal immigration, eviction of illegal encroachers will be done, then suddenly they take him as communal, no? And to be legal is communal or what? Yeah. And when I say this fight, no, this is a fight for us. There, all those cookies who were sheltered by British and become the permanent resident of Manipur should also join. We know that they are compelled to shelter these people and support the homeland demanding by this illegal immigration. So they speak the same language, have the same food habit, no, and they have the same look, same culture, same kin. So if they keep sheltering, we will also start asking, who are you, no? Are you also illegal immigrants? No, we'll start asking. The same thing the Muslims in Manipur should not bring more from Bangladesh. Because different groups are living here. So when you bring in people and try to control demographically, dominate others, and started encroaching other space in a place like Manipur, where different communities live, it always creates frictions, no?
Yeah.
So they should not just do as per they want. It should be as per what the people like, no?
So not just cookies, the Muslims are also coming in from Bangladesh.
Yeah. There has been evidences and arrests, and some Bangladeshis recently arrested after 30 plus years. They have been settling here, hiding here as Manipuri. They have been arrested, 2-3 of them, couple of them, very recently. Yeah.
Okay. Now we were talking about the death numbers of the dead.
Yeah.
And I said that most of the people who are killed are Kuki people. Meitei people are also killed. For me, even if one person is killed from any side, that should be taken into the light. So most of the people who are killed are Kuki, less people are killed are Meiteis. We have been hearing these numbers all across the state, all across the sites. Kuki people quoted many times. Not just Kuki, many of the Meitei people are also quoting this. Does this number say what?
I don't know how many numbers, I don't have access to this thing also, but I think more cookies are dead, as per the report. But those Meiteis who are killed in the interest of Suransampur and Kangpopi, we don't know. Because they will be found as a missing report only. But it is highly possible that they are already killed and buried, no? Buried. So how many of Meiteis and how many of cookies actually died, I don't know. But as far as I know, those killed by the Meiteis, that happened under the lens of media, media camera, no, and their bodies are in the morgue, so at least it is countable. But the Meiteis who were killed there, their bodies are not found. So and the net is down, so we don't know who is missing and that also, because slowly these things are coming. Like yesterday's one friend was telling me that from Sugnu 2 people are missing. The last call they made was they were injured on the leg. They were shot. Then the mobile was switched off. Then they couldn't trace. Like that, no, many places is happening.
So many reports are unconfirmed and not known and all. That's what you're saying. Okay. And in your how is Manipur house going to be like? Because from what I'm seeing, valley has a boundary, and Kuki people cannot cross the valley, and Meitei cannot cross cross into the hills. So is Manipur going to be like that only? That hill people will stay in the hill and valley people will stay in the hill? What
not
you?
Not hill people.
The Kuki people, for your better understanding. So, is it going to be like that, or the demography or the pattern is going to change?
It's coming back to what I said already. They lie too much. There should be a true Christian and be open and honest. That they must speak out without hidden agenda. That from today onwards, because we already seen when we bring in illegal immigrants, there are bloodshed. So we will stop. This should be said by those cookies who were sheltered by British and became permanent resident of Manipur. Number 1. No? 2, those Meiteis whose houses were burned down, whose family members were killed in front of security, should be sent back to their original village in Churanchandpur and Kangpokpi. After instilling the confidence that security can give them protection. Then those Kuki who were in the valley should also come back after a thorough review that they are eligible resident of Manipur based on a cut year. Then we can talk about things like beautiful things like peace and solutions. No?
But how it's going to be? That's how it's going to possible, because when I go to Kuki dominated areas, they stop the vehicles. They don't let the Meitei comes. I have to take Meitei Pangal, a driver who's a Meitei Pangal, to take me along because they won't harm them. And I guess same is with the Meitei people. Kuki, they won't let Kuki inside, any Kuki inside their territory, and only the Meitei Pangal or Meitei driver is able to take them.
That's what I am saying. They should be straightforward.
And they are, sorry to interrupt you, and they are quoting your, they have been quoting your snippet of your interview, interview portion of yours, there where you said Kangpokpi is not that far from here. We can level it that. I just don't remember what exactly it was, but we can map it to one day, some sort of like that you said.
No, I was saying, you know, Meiteis, 4 cookies, they have united. Those in the bureaucrat, those in the ground, those in militant, those in the politician, all united and pre-planned this riot on 3rd, no? So, we have seen what they can do. Then, Meiteis also reacted. Those villagers, nearby villagers, and some mob reacted. But the Meitei as a whole is yet to react. That's what I was saying.
Okay. And when
in whose current
I guess the wire interview is.
Yeah. So I was saying, from Meiteis, a force is yet to come. No? A blow is yet to come from Meitei side. Okay. So India government
will that blow come, or you are trying to avoid that?
I am telling the government of India and government of Manipur that, because don't you see in the media that people are donating blood, some are giving money, some are giving his gun to the another one, no? That kind of support from different sections is coming in now. Meiteis are uniting, no? on this cookie front I'm talking about. Not that we are not united. On this cookie front, let's do something. These people came to our land and started asking for land. Now they started shooting us. Who are these people? Now what shall we do? People are, uniting. This once united, when the force come, these 15 kilometers where they are saying that they will block essential commodities, rice and dal coming to Meitei, they think they can stop. They think this in our land they are stopping this. That Meitei can just wipe out. That's what I was saying. No, we'll just wipe out. Meitei can just wipe out. No, this 15 kilometers. No, we'll just wipe out. No, so since there is a possibility of happening such thing, India and Manipur government should intervene now and prevent it. That is what I was saying. But cookies make some photograph and saying that Pramot said Meitei Leepun will wipe out like that. No? That is a story they make. They always lie.
Yeah, you're going to say something.
Every section of Meiteis are now uniting. No. Some are giving money, they don't know what to do, no. But slowly we are discussing, no. Meiteis are discussing. So
earlier Meiteis were not united.
No, Meiteis are
on this front.
No, Meiteis are not. Meiteis are not like we thought. Some are saying these people are so notorious. Maybe someday they can come to senses. Okay. Some are saying police should take action. No, some are saying just avoid them. No, Meiteis are so tolerant that way, no. So they took us for granted that Meitei will not react. No, that's how they attack. And when Meitei reacted, then they play the victim. That is the whole story, nothing else. And the media also, I don't know, somehow they are playing the same story with all lies. No, so it's very funny, no, sometimes to us.
And union government's visit to the state, has it solved the problems or worsened it?
I think solution is a long way. Now the government also, the India government, when they visited also, they didn't talk about solving it. They talk about immediate peace. I think which is returning. No.
And sorry.
9 people dead.
Yes.
Yeah, because earlier to 4 or 5 sites, the fights were happening. No, now the isolated 1 or sometimes 2, and number of death doesn't mean that this thing is happening. It happens only in one side. No, but earlier so many sites where fight was happening. No, that is very much decreased. Yeah.
Anything you would like to say to Meitei and cookies separately, or not separately, but in a single sentence, however you like to.
What I miss out what?
Okay, he has taken notes.
No, I wrote no there.
It's the pointers to describe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I was saying, no, I have to take 2-3 minutes from you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Those I already said the cookies also involved. No, then India also take it as a national security priority. No, otherwise
you said that yes.
Otherwise, the so-called Sanatan Dharma, which is considered to be one of the best of Hinduism, no, always Gauranga, the sect started by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is considered to be one of the purest form, no, which some people also sometimes call it as Vaishnavism. That culture is surviving only in 5 sites in India today. One is Dwarka, then Mathura, then Navadip, then Manipur, then Assam. No? So these 5 areas, 5 sites where the purest form of Sanatana is happening, one is Manipur. No? So Manipur is the last outpost of Hinduism. So
mainly Meitei people are Hindus.
Yeah.
But what about Sanamai? They have their religion called Sanamai. They follow that.
Some people believe it to be our.
That is considered the original Meitei religion, Sanamai.
Yeah, that is how people consider. Yeah.
But now it's Sanatana Dharma. You were saying as Hindus.
No, majority of Meiteis are in Sanatana now. And some
original form is Sanamai.
That is what people say. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, the majority of Meiteis are Vaishnavites, no? Like myself. So what I was trying to say, this Vaishnavism is slowly vanishing from Hinduism, no? This purest form. And only 5 areas it is still surviving, and Manipur is one. So this is an appeal to Indians, no? To take seriousness and look into this issue. Security issue and a priority. It is a subcontinental issue. No? If we ignore this, no, if the government also neglect it, if the people of India also ignore it as they did during Kashmiri Pandit's time, no, the same thing happened with us also over time. No? So by the time Hindus wake up, Kashmiris Pandits were wiped out. No, same thing may happen here also. The last outpost of Sanatana. No, that's what I was thinking.
Is it a Hindu versus cookie fight now?
No, I am talking about people of India. Meiteis are strong, then the integrity of Manipur will be there. When Indians are strong, integrity of India will be there. No, so India should look into this. The Indians should look into this as a very.
Organizations does have anyone other than the Hindus? Meitei Leepun?
Sanamahis, Christians
are also there.
and Hindus. Yeah. So we are not basically based on religion. We are based on Meitei values. We teach our children how to show respect to elders, how to show respect to leaders, how to take care of our parents when they are old, and how to be a responsible citizen. That is what we are teaching our children. We don't teach about Hinduism and Christianism or whatever. No? We are not religion based.
And you ready to live in the state with the cookie people if they live by the rules and
they should, because they should. It is a compulsion. They cannot just live like whatever way they want. No, they should be followed laws like others and be part of us. No.
You think the Biren Singh avoided many intelligence marine signs and many signals that state could flare up again? When you see cookie sites and Meitei sites, they both does not have weapons only. They have binoculars, they have drones, they have walkie-talkies. Okay, so both sides have equipped, and it seems just looking at that they have been preparing for those months. So the state government could have responded in a better way. They could have responded in a better way to control the situation.
No. This is 21st century. What do you expect? No? Today people are using drone, no? Which we never imagined of. No, people are using drone. People are talking about AK-47. No, so the fight is in 21st century. No, it will be different. And when they fought with Nagas also, they were only having sword. No, Nagas were having AK. Today they are also having AKs. No?
But we are not talking about this war of the century. We are talking about the preparedness for the war. We are talking about the preparedness for the war, and people are prepared. They are armed to their teeth. Okay.
Who?
Both the sides. So they're armed. They're armed to their teeth. And
no. This thing, the side, it happened after 3. You must be aware. Though the loot from the armory, all those things happened after 3 only, no?
Yeah.
After 3rd May. Yeah.
I know the loot was on 5th May. 5th?
No, something like after 3 only. I don't know. Yeah. So, and they were only the civilian people, no? And when the cookies attacked the villagers also, many of them were only with logs and the swords and kinds of things. And in a village, hardly there was 1 or 2 guns only, because it was a time when there was an order that all the licensed guns will be verified. So all have submitted their guns. No? The guns were in the police custody only. Yeah, I don't know if it was also planned, part of the plan.
Okay, so this was Pramot Singh, Meitei Leepun's chief. और इस वीडियो को आप लोगों ने अंग्रेज़ी में सुना. हम इसको हिंदी सबटाइटल्स के साथ आपके बीच में लाने की कोशिश करेंगे. खैर इतनी बहस हुई कि हिंदी सबटाइटल्स लिखने में मुझे दिक्कत होगी इसकी. सो बट आई विल ट्राई माई बेस्ट. मणिपुर, I don't know what people are saying, but I would say this, and on the record I would say that Manipur, the condition in Manipur is not good. अगर लोगों की जान जा रही है, लोगों की मौत हो रही है, तो कोई ना कोई तो साहब जिम्मेदार है. यहाँ पर कंडीशन ऐसी है कि आप किसी एक को जिम्मेदार नहीं ठहरा सकते, जिम्मेदार अपने अपने हिस्से के सभी हैं। और मणिपुर अभी भी इस लड़ाई में उलझा हुआ है कि किसने पहले तमाचा मारा, किसने पहले गोली चलाई, किसने पहले आग लगाई। और फिर उस लड़ाई का जवाब ढूंढने में जो लड़ाइयाँ होती हैं, या साहब ये लड़ाइयाँ यहाँ पर चली आ रही हैं, ख़त्म नहीं हो रही हैं। तो इस लड़ाई का जवाब ढूंढने की ज़रूरत है, इस लड़ाई के शमन की ज़रूरत है, इस लड़ाई को शांत करने की ज़रूरत है, हथियार छीनने की ज़रूरत है लोगों से, ताकि मणिपुर को कंटेन किया जा सके। फ्रॉम एवरी सिंगल वन ऑफ देम इट नीड्स टू बी स्नैच्ड, द वेपन नीड्स टू बी केप्ट असाइड। आप लल्लनटॉप देख रहे थे, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।